Triple J Auto Group now offers customers the ability to get pre-approved instantly. Shop for the car of your dreams anytime, anywhere. Save time and apply online at carsguam.com.
Welcome to another edition of Cruising with KUAM. In the passenger seat, EJ Calvo. He's got game, calling the shots in business, and a baller on and off the court.
Hey, well, thanks again, EJ, for joining us on our Cruising with KUAM segment. I'm not surprised it's taken this long to get you on our show because you're a pretty busy man. Let's go into it first. So basically, you manage several companies, right? So it's Mid-Pacific, Island Wines and Spirits, Tropical Productions, Pacific Extreme Combat. You also had Uno magazine and the recently launched Guamanian magazine, and you're also the head coach for the Guam men's national team and the
basketball, yeah,
and the board chairman for GEDA. Yes. Am I missing anything?
I think that's most of it.
And my first question has to be, how do you find the time to do it all?
It's definitely a constant juggling act, and obviously you have to. There's a lot of sacrifice involved with certain things that you have to deprioritize while you're trying to prioritize your the hours in the day, and with travel requirements and just other time, and most importantly always making time for my family and everything required. And I have a big family that can put a lot of take a lot of my time as well, so it's just a constant juggling act.
Well, you're definitely giving it back to a lot to the community. First, I know I was really looking through some of your resume, and it says you have an extensive background in business management and marketing. What made you decide to get into this kind of photo work?
Unlike some people, I think I made up my mind pretty early that I wanted to be a businessman. I looked up to my grandfather and my father and his brothers and my uncles that wanted to follow in their footsteps, being involved with running businesses in Guam and looking at opportunities to grow our existing businesses and maybe look at some new entrepreneurial opportunities. So I always had that passion, and lucky for me, my grandfather and family led me in the right direction to get involved at a young age, and I've been at it ever since.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm now 38. I studied business in college, got a master's degree, MBA in business and marketing, and immediately came back to Guam after that and started working.
Wow. Let's go straight into some of the different companies you have.
Sure.
So like MidPac and first TPI. You guys put on so many events, concerts, comedy shows, all this stuff. Why do you guys always decide to bring all this different entertainment aspects?
Well, Tropical Productions is a company that's been around for several decades, and I just when I came on board as the CEO, I really wanted to become more consistent with entertainment opportunities on Guam and promote a lot of the products that we import and distribute with MidPac and IWS, and at the same time just bring something new to the island, and hopefully at a higher level than what has been seen before. We're still really proud. We're one of the only companies that has produced an actual Broadway show on Guam. When we did Stomp, we've done several circus acts, done a lot of family entertainment, and we're always looking at other entertainment that occurs in other areas around the world, and we want to bring that to Guam and kind of give that quality of life experience, and at the same time create good marketing opportunities for not only our companies but other companies on Guam to engage with the community.
What would you say has been your favorite act to bring to Guam?
Favorite act?
I mean, there's so many. I've been to some of them as well, and I know a lot of people of Guam have been to them. But what would you say has brought so much excitement, or you thought something maybe you thought it was impossible, but you managed to bring it?
That's got to be the Broadway show when we did Stomp.
When was that?
Brought them in from London in I think that was 2012, and we produced 15 shows at the Phoenix Center. Brought in containers of lights and sound just to be able to pull that off, and it was just an incredible performance. I'd love to be able to do that caliber of family entertainment once again, but at the same time, it's hard for me because I'm a fan of all the sports leagues that we produce, from football, the Miller Football League, Heineken Rugby, PXC, of course, and producing professional MMA fighters, and the music and entertainment shows that we produce on a regular basis. Guam Live is something we're real proud of, working with GVB, because it's just unimaginable bringing in 7 or 8 international groups and having them play on the same stage, and we've been able to build that event up over the last several years.
I noticed that you guys are able to bring a lot of these popular acts to Guam. Is it hard convincing them to come to Guam?
Sometimes. Guam's obviously a distant route, and causes complications with being able to do multiple shows, especially from the U.S. mainland. So often we have to look at groups that are routing through Asia, routing through Australia, but we've been known to also bring out bands who would just come out to Guam for a one-off performance.
Is there anyone that would be your dream act to bring to Guam?
My dream act would probably be Snoop Dogg, or one of the huge hip hop artists that I grew up listening to. But at the same time, we've had some opportunities to look at some really big acts, and we're just going to keep reaching out to them until we finally get on their calendar, get on their tour date.
Would you say hip hop is your favorite genre of music?
I'd say, yeah, probably hip hop and then reggae.
Just ahead, Calvo's commentary on MMA and the launch of his newest publication, the Guamanian magazine.
Triple J Auto Group now offers customers the ability to get pre-approved instantly. Shop for the car of your dreams anytime, anywhere. Save time and apply online at carsguam.com. Triple J Auto Group now offers customers the ability to get pre-approved instantly. Shop for the car of your dreams anytime, anywhere. Save time and apply online at carsguam.com.
And then, so from TPI to, PXC, those are so popular in Guam. Why do you think people are so attracted to something like that, and you guys are able to tap into that interest?
Well, unlike a lot of cities in the States, it's only Guam's got a slower pace, and we're always looking for exciting things to do. And I think one of the missions of TPI and our team is to improve the quality of life through entertainment, and provide those outlets for people to enjoy. And then, like I said, that's a great opportunity for companies that sponsor these events to engage with the community and show their support for bringing that opportunity to Guam. So,
when did you guys start doing PXC?
PXC has been around for over 10 years, and it's grown with the partnership with KUAM, of course, and it's only been about 6 years, the last 6 years that I've been involved as CEO. And in those 6 years, we got together and really got aggressive with our mission to grow a professional sports league, which is the first of its kind coming from Guam. And it's been exciting, expanding internationally, putting fighters on the map, putting Guam on the map. And we're now getting over 1 million viewers when we broadcast in the Philippines and television. Every show we have has over 10,000 viewers on the stream, hundreds of thousands of fans on social media. It's just, it's been fun, but something we're still looking at growing as a company and finding our niche in the market as a MMA company.
You guys plan on expanding or doing the events at other countries as well?
We've received a lot of invitation all over Asia, Australia, even the West Coast to bring PXC to town. Our reputation precedes us, and we have a great fight roster. The obstacle is really time and resources dedicated to PXC versus other things. At this point, we'll just keep the slow burn going and keep throwing successful shows, and we'll see whether we're gonna allocate more time in the future to PXC.
I don't know how you find that time. You guys just recently, you also run Uno magazine, very popular magazine, and recently the Guamanian magazine. Can you tell me about why do you think Guam needs these kind of publications? They're both different, but in the same in a little bit of a sense, a little bit like that.
Well, the events and promotions synergize with the media products we develop in that they communicate, all the best of what Guam has to offer, and gives those additional marketing opportunities to our sponsors. And so obviously we launched with Uno first. It didn't take too long to become the #1 selling magazine on the shelves in Guam, and we're coming up on 6 years of publishing Uno Guam, and it's just continuing to grow for a more young, diverse audience that really looks for that lifestyle that Uno presents. The Guamanian magazine's a different project that's now going to feature more business and politics and again lifestyle trends on Guam for an older demographic, and I think it's going to be a great product for years to come for the readers as well as for companies to reach out to their market and communicate whatever they want.
We've seen so many different people on the cover that are very well known on Guam. Would there be a celebrity or someone you would dream of putting on the cover one day?
I think maybe not on the cover, because one of the big policies I have as a publisher is if we're going to have local magazines, I really want to focus on featuring people with the connection to Guam. So we actually have models reaching out to Uno from the States with no connection to Guam at all that want to be on the cover because it's a good-looking publication, and we turn them down, and you need to have that connection to Guam so we can tell your story, and that's what those magazines are all about.
Growing up, were you interested in or did you read any particular magazine that you were inspired by?
I was a magazine buff.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of the lifestyle and sports magazines interest me. I also got into business and entrepreneurial magazines growing up and through my school days. And I know the print industry is taking a change to a lot more digital platforms, and we'll be doing the same, but there's still nothing like holding that tangible glossy print.
And the quality is really good on that magazine.
Coming up next, we shift gear from his role as CEO to talk about his role as coach and chairman of the board. That's next when Cruising with KUAM continues.
Triple J Auto Group now offers customers the ability to get pre-approved instantly. Shop for the car of your dreams anytime, anywhere. Save time and apply online at carsguam.com. Triple J Auto Group now offers customers the ability to get pre-approved instantly. Shop for the car of your dreams anytime, anywhere. Save time and apply online at carsguam.com.
A lot of people might know you more from, or maybe they're more popular with the Guam men's national basketball team. How did you get involved with becoming the head coach for that?
I guess just by coincidence or by evolution. When I moved back to Guam, I played college basketball and football. Moved back immediately, started playing for the men's national team, running the point for Team Guam for about 6-7 years, and playing in the MFL. And when I got a little bit too busy with work, I stopped playing for the men's national team after the 07 Pacific Games silver medal team, and took a break. And after that there was a void in coaching, and so I really wanted to just get involved and help the program. I have a passion for sports, passion for basketball, and a lot of experience that I picked up in the States and playing for the national team, and rather than help the program, I was then asked, why don't you just coach the team and try to take it to the next level. And once I said yes to that, once I conferred with my family and decided that I was going to go for it, I went all in and recruited the best players, started training them, started looking at new opportunities to grow the the national program, and it's been a great 4 years, and we're looking forward now to taking it to the next level and playing at a level that Guam's never seen before.
You guys have attracted a lot of international attention. Where have you taken the men's team to?
Oh, well, we continued winning golds in Micronesia, 2012, 2014 Micro Games. In 2013, we finished third under Australia and New Zealand in the region in a tournament in New Zealand. That got us some attention with FIBA. And then we also went to China and picked up a big victory against Hong Kong, who's ranked 69 in the world. And I don't know, that's pretty historic to beat a team 69 in the world. We moved on, and the main goal was winning the gold in the Pacific Games. So 2015, we went down to Papua New Guinea, accomplished that goal, bringing back the gold. Surprisingly, we were honored with an award of the most outstanding team of the Pacific Games, and that was an additional honor for us, because you're talking about teams like Fiji Rugby, who's one of the top rugby teams in the world, Fiji Soccer, men's soccer, who won gold over New Zealand, but they gave us the most outstanding team award. So I think we built some fans, and that's continuing to build our momentum. And then GSPN gave us the Athletes of the Year. Really appreciate that recognition. And now we're moving towards training in 2016 for some big tournaments coming up in 2017 against big Asian countries, and we're just gonna see how far we can take this.
Oh, and keeping with sports, do you have any other ventures to promote sports on Guam, or any other leagues?
Yeah, well, we got together with the University of Guam, with Guam basketball, and we put together the Elite Men's Basketball League, which kicks off April 2nd and 3rd, and it's called the Guam Basketball Association. The GBA will feature the best players on island and continue to cultivate the sport. We're going to have games televised by KUAM. We're going to have stats and footage online, and we're going to create a great fan experience, as well as a place where players and coaches can really prepare to get better and play with FIBA rules. That's going to help the national team. It's going to help inspire some of our young players on Guam to look forward to playing at a higher level, and really excited about that sports league. And Tropical Productions is again giving us some back of house support with our expertise in running sports leagues.
Okay.
So I'm kind of pulling it all together, so it helps me to juggle all these projects.
You hold other positions as well. You are the board chairman for GEDA. You've been on the GEDA board for a while. Why did you decide to get involved with a government organization like that? GEDA is an exciting organization that's really involved with a lot of exciting projects on Guam. Governing and looking after how to grow our economy is such a diverse task, and the GEDA board is made up of so many guys I'm honored to be around. And so I was first on the GEDA board during the Camacho administration, and I think they told me I was probably the youngest board member ever appointed there. And so I got a chance to learn at a young age from a lot of great board members around me and great administrators. And then over the last couple of years, I just kept bringing new ideas and showing a passion for growing the economy. And a couple of years ago, when our chairman was done with his term, I was surprised to be elected a new chairman, and probably one of the youngest chairmen that they've had. So I really felt obligated to work hard and try to do what's right for Guam's economy and keep things growing in a new direction. So it's been really exciting, and the museum's about to open. We've been working hard on that project, overseeing all the hot bond projects around the island, looking at marketing Guam to the world and attracting new investors, and working with GVB in the airport on new tourism projects. And it's just been exciting, and I feel like that's really the best way at this time to serve the community is from a board position, and I'm happy to be a GEDA.
When Cruising with KUAM continues, Calvo talks family and the future.
Triple J Auto Group now offers customers the ability to get pre-approved instantly. Shop for the car of your dreams anytime, anywhere. Save time and apply online at carsguam.com. Triple J Auto Group now offers customers the ability to get pre-approved instantly. Shop for the car of your dreams anytime, anywhere. Save time and apply online at carsguam.com.
How do you see the future of Guam?
It's exciting. I think we're going through a lot of exploring right now, internally as well as externally, and it's evolving, and that's why I think it's important with any plan that we have in the government or in the private sector that everyone has a real open mind and flexible attitude when it comes to how to be successful or where we want to go in the next 50 years. I think it's a lot can change, and I think as long as it's controlled growth that is really in the best interest of the local community and the quality of life on island, then it's all good.
Do you find that you're able to balance everything?
I think I do a good job at balancing it, but I'm sure I know it is hard on them, and I wouldn't be able to do anything without their support. From my immediate family, my kids, my wife Jackie, and especially my father, who recruited me to this position at Midpack and Tropical Productions, and guides me and guides our entire company as our president. He's got all the experience, and he refers to me as his make it happen guy. So I just have to keep working hard and making it happen, for him and for the rest of my family, and then they continue to support me, and everything will be all right. I got married at a young age, going on 16 years now, and so it's been great. My son is already 15 and starting to drive, and still a worse driver than you, so you're doing okay. And it's just I guess I'm entering a new phase where I'm gonna have my kids grow into going off to school and hopefully working with me someday. Yeah, support whatever they want to do.
I was gonna say, it sounds like you work a lot with family, and it seems like your family has been the core of what's made you guys successful, your family values and everything. Would you say that's correct?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Without even knowing it, I think everyone that's been around my family or has worked with us has also been inspired indirectly by my grandfather and his brothers, Paul and Jerry, and what they've done and built up, and how hard they work, and their love for Guam, and that's been instilled in the next generation, and I'm the next generation after that. And so I think we try to always make that the cornerstone of our companies.
You're still young, but are you at a place where you imagine yourself you would be like maybe 10 years ago?
I didn't know where I was going to be 10 years ago. I just knew I wanted to be in Guam. I wanted to come home after experiencing everything I experienced in the States. I knew I wanted to travel and find a career that would allow me to see different places, and I think Guam's a great place to just where we're located to be able to travel and do business with internationally. But I did not decide on or create a plan that I would be at this position doing these things 10 years ago. I just go with the flow.
Do you plan on starting other companies within your businesses, or new publications, or take on new roles, or you're busy enough?
No, the way we look at it is even these projects we're moving on now, we've been thinking about and planning for a while. When we finally make a move, we see how it works, and then we make a decision whether to continue or stop or reboot. And so I think we have a lot of exciting projects we're working on now, and I'm sure we're going to be doing new things and looking at launching some new exciting things in the near future. Just within the companies that I work with now, we have so many mini projects that are really exciting to me. They're just always coming one after the other. Last year we were able to work with a major brand like Johnny Walker and launch a special edition Guam bottle. And we're talking to them now about launching a series of special edition bottles because of the success of the first Guam edition bottle.
Yeah, it's like sold out, right? Like the first
sold out so fast, and so a series makes more sense where they're more like collector's items. And it's Johnny Walker Blue Label, by the way, so it's the highest level you can get, top shelf Scotch whiskey, and really a nice keepsake and also a nice gift. And so we're going to be looking at launching a series this summer that is going to be focused on Guam legends. And so I believe the Serena bottle will be our first bottle coming out that will tell the legend, show you a beautiful image designed by a local artist on the Johnny Walker Blue packaging. So it's pretty exciting, a project like that.
Any last words you want to provide to the people of Guam? Maybe what they don't know about you, maybe what's next?
None of this would be possible without their support, with the support of the community, and for anything that I'm involved in, it's all about working with the community and who drives the success of the island, whether a local business or our national basketball team, or supporting our pro leagues and our athletes. I think as long as we continue supporting each other and growing the island in a positive way, then the future for Guam is bright.
That's all we have for now. EJ, thanks again for cruising with us. We got to know you a little better. I know we're going to be hearing more from you in the future of all your different projects and different ventures on Guam. Well, thanks so much again, though.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Ken.
the time.
Appreciate it.
And that's a wrap on this edition of Cruising with KUAM. We'll see you next time. Stay safe, Guam.
Triple J Auto Group now offers customers the ability to get pre-approved instantly. Shop for the car of your dreams anytime, anywhere. Save time and apply online at carsguam.com.